Buddha said, anger is like grasping a hot coal to throw at someone else. Who gets burned first? We do. Always us. In the next 6 minutes, I'll show you his 3-step method to let it go. Forever. Because what I'm about to share, it changed everything for me. You know that feeling when someone triggers you, and hours later, you're still replaying it? Your chest tight, jaw clenched. They've moved on with their day, but you're still burning. I used to think this was just part of being human. But then I discovered something that completely shifted how I see anger. Modern neuroscience is finally catching up to what the Buddha saw 2,500 years ago. When anger arises, your amygdala literally hijacks your prefrontal cortex. Studies show a single angry episode keeps cortisol elevated for hours, literally aging your body faster. But here's what fascinated me most. Viktor Frankl, the psychologist who survived the concentration camps, discovered something profound. Between what happens to us and how we respond, there's a space. And in that space, that's where our freedom lives. The Buddha understood this. He taught that anger isn't really about the other person. It's our mind trying to protect something that doesn't exist the way we think it does. Let me show you what I mean through a story. Picture this. You're driving home after a stressful day. Someone cuts you off, nearly causes an accident. Instantly, your hands grip the wheel. Heart pounding, that familiar surge of rage. Now, in that exact moment, you have a choice. You could follow the anger, let it consume the next hour, maybe ruin your entire evening. Or you could remember that person might be rushing to a hospital, having their worst day. Maybe they didn't even see you. And suddenly, the anger has nowhere to land. Drop a comment right now. What's your biggest anger trigger? I read every single one. So here's the Buddha's first step. The moment anger starts to rise, stop everything. Don't speak. Don't react. Don't even move. Instead, get curious. Where do you feel it in your body? Your chest, throat, shoulders? This isn't weakness. It's what the Buddha called sati, clear awareness. I'll be honest, this was the hardest part for me. My first instinct was always to react, to defend, to fight back. But in that pause, something magical happens. You engage your prefrontal cortex to overrule your amygdala's panic. You literally rewire your brain. In just those 3 seconds, you're already halfway free. But the real transformation happens in step 2. Now comes the deeper question. What is this anger really protecting? Usually, it's our ego, our story about how things should be. But here's what the Buddha discovered, and this changed everything for me. Nothing lasts. Everything is impermanent. This moment will pass. This person will change. Even your anger will fade. Carl Jung said, everything that irritates us about others is actually showing us something we haven't healed in ourselves. So anger becomes a doorway, a teacher. Pause the video. Try this right now. Think of your last anger trigger. Ask yourself, what was it really protecting? Tell me what you noticed below. This is the part that used to frustrate me most. Instead of sending anger toward the person, send them kindness. I know, you're thinking, but they don't deserve it. I felt the same way. But here's what I learned. This isn't about them. It's about freeing yourself from the prison of anger. Try this. Take 3 slow breaths. With each breath, silently say, "May you be free from suffering. May you find peace." Studies show this activates your vagus nerve, literally calming your entire nervous system in under 60 seconds. The Buddha taught, hatred is never overcome by hatred. Only by love is hatred overcome. This is an eternal law. The anger doesn't just fade, it transforms into wisdom. So, here's what I want you to try tonight. Before you sleep, think of someone who angered you recently. Take those 3 slow breaths. Send them that wish for peace. Just notice what happens in your heart. The Buddha once said, "You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger." But the beautiful reverse is also true. You won't be rewarded for your peace. You'll be rewarded by your peace. And that peace, it lights up everything it touches, including you. If this brought you clarity, hit subscribe. We're building a community of modern seekers walking each other home. Share this with someone carrying anger in their heart. They'll thank you. Because anger is contagious, but so is peace. And the world needs more of what you have to offer when you're free.